Holy crap, guys, we got 60 brand new Pokemon Duel figures, and they're incredible. So earlier today, Shutterbug announced that he was going to do something crazy in the game, and in the middle of my last Pokemon Duel stream, Shutterbug said that he had just released 60, I think it's 65 brand new figures into the Pokemon Duel game. It goes all the way up to about ID number 212, I believe, which is, or it may even be 213, which I think is Gardevoir, which is it's crazy. There's so many new figures. It's just insane. I was having a look at some of them. I played with some of them in some matches. This has it's going to completely shift the meta. Like, not everyone's going to have all the figures. It's going to take quite a while for us all to get it. Lucario's in there. Agron's in there. There was Greninja. So many amazing figures. We're going to go, I had a look during the stream at some of the figures and having a look at what stood out, because there's so many. So we're not going to cover them all. But let's go have a look. I'll show you some of the figures that I thought were really interesting. Let's check it out. Beautiful. All right, let's go have a look, guys, at what the new figures are. We've just got 60 brand new figures. I'm going to record this for YouTube as well. This will be part of my video. We're going to go have a look at the new 60 figures and check what the best ones are. So we've obviously already got... where were we up to? Not that far. We're up to Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl was the last one that we had at 143, which means we're going up to 203 with this new update. So, amazing job, Shutterbug. I'm so glad you did this. This is so cool. And we've got the game back now online, which is super fun. So let's have a look. There's nothing really super exciting. So this is why I wasn't excited for the next update, because I knew the next 10 were going to be pretty useless. There is Ghastly, which is kind of like a shittier version of Greninja, really. But it does have one thing that's interesting. It has that Destiny Bond, which can be good for, I guess, some suicidal attacks. And if we're going to get evolutions soon... No, you don't evolve. No, does anyone evolve into Gengar? I guess no one. It's too hard. What else we got? Oh boy, look at this Gyarados. Does that mean we got Magikarp here somewhere? Where's Magikarp? But Gyarados is exciting. Gyarados is pretty good for a rare. The only thing is though, you need to evolve it, because it starts off at 1 MP unless you evolve it, which is quite useless. Otherwise, it's got some great attacks, and obviously with a Magikarp, that is going to be super exciting, because it'll be able to get the second life. Hopefully we'll see Magikarp in here soon, but I can't remember where it is. Maybe maybe we don't have Magikarp. Alright, what else have we got? Well, another one is standing out to me here. A couple of things. So we've got Swampert, which was one of our members, I can't remember who, used to run this a lot. Divium used to run this figure a lot. It is really strong as far as attacks. It has this amazing blue. Like, have a look at this. Firstly, the Hammer Arm 150 is great. It does give itself weight, but it's like super cool. But Tractor is so good. You may knock this Pokemon one step back and move the battle opponent to this Pokemon's previous. So it's like a blue that actually moves your opponent. I love this. It can set up surrounds. And then it's got Ice Punch as well, so if this Pokemon's knocked out, the battle opponent becomes frozen. We're gonna go, you wanna have a look at Pancham LPG? Which one's I'm not a Pancham guy. Who's Pancham? What number is Pancham? Tell me what number and we'll have a look. What else have we got that's interesting? We've got Greninja, which is one of my favorite EXs, especially when paired with the EX Heracross, but obviously we don't have that yet. But it has Water Shuriken now hitting for 40, a 40 times attack, which is gold. So, you know, it could be pretty decent, and it's 3 MP as well with a big dodge. So it's decent in a rush deck, but it's a little bit, without the, without the EX Heracross to really increase the power, it's probably not going to be that useful. Hey Vincent, welcome in. We're just having a look at some of the new figures. Okay, 148. LPG wants us to have a look at Pancham, who is a new figure in the game. Oh, right. This is the one that evolves into that big bag. What do you call it? Pangoro. So people have been waiting for this for quite a while because it is pretty good, actually. It can hit pretty hard. If this Pokemon spins Arm Thrust 3 times in a row, it can evolve after battle. But I don't think people really evolved it anyway.
Here we go.
Maybe they did. But it's pretty strong just without evolve. And it's 3 MP, which is great. Like 3 MP. Spin again until Arm Thrust doesn't land. The damage is multiplied by the number of Arm Thrusts. It can potentially hit for like 90. But if it hits even twice, it can't be knocked out, which is super cool. I do remember this figure. A lot of people did run it. Yeah, it is going to be interesting, especially in the Ruby Hall, I think. This is going to be a really fun one. Alright, what else have we got here that's really interesting? Sylveon. Devani was mentioning this earlier. Sylveon is super exciting. It can basically be put into a rare, into a round deck. So if you've got 6 figures on the field that have round, that is going to hit for like 180, which is crazy. You can actually have it's 2 MP this one. It's the only evolution that's not 3 MP. But it also has an effect that makes your opponent's Dark Pokemon do less damage as well. But yeah, it can hit ridiculous amounts of damage. I've suffered against Sylveon before in the past. So yeah, round decks could become a thing. Is there another figure that has a Jigglypuff has round, right? Is it Jigglypuff? I'm trying to remember now. So we're going up to 203. So we'll still keep going. Here's one that's very interesting. Makuhita. Makuhita has Fake Out, and a fairly large Fake Out as well. So it's able to potentially do some cheesy moves. It also has Impact Charge, which can move your opponent to the bench. So I think it'll be pretty useful. We've already got Hariyama. This is, like the pre-info. I don't know, Hariyama might be better, but I like that figure. This, oh my god, this is going to break the game. Holy crap. Rhyperior is in here. Holy crap. No way. Look at Fat Chomp LPG. I don't know what Fat Chomp is. Rhyperior. This figure can move 2 places in a straight line. It has a 2-star purple, which I guess doesn't matter about the stars at the moment. But it can knock out one of your opponent within 2 steps. One of your opponent's Pokemon within 2 steps. Which is pretty crazy. If it's using Long Barrel, it can be 3 steps. Not many people really use Long Barrel. But the Bulldoze is like the best glue attack in the entire game. You knock your opponent back, and you claim its spot. So cheesy. And if you have this at level 5, it has no miss between Rock Wrecker and Bulldozer. So if you use there's a plate that'll let you, I can't remember what it's called now, but it will let you spin the purple and move it into the blue, which is just super crazy. Yeah, super cheesy. Power Battle. Thank you to Barney. Thank you. So this is going to be... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Welcome in, Anuv. We're just looking at some of the most amazing Pokemon 60 figures that have just come into the game. Garchomp. You wanted to look at Garchomp. Where is Garchomp? Of course we're going to look at Garchomp. Here it is. We've got also more evolutions, by the way. I think maybe all of them are in here. Let's go have a look at Garchomp. So Garchomp may not be in the game for long because I think it'll break the game. This is the problem. This ability Sandveil won't work right now. So I don't think we'll actually get to play with it right now. We do have Magikarp. I'll get to that. Okay, so Garchomp is really strong. It's got an attack of 160, fairly large. It does have Fire Fang and Double Flight, which allows it to jump over the opposing Pokemon. And it can knock the opponent out if it's affected by a special condition, as well as also attack again, which I doubt, once again, is another ability that I think will probably break the game. So I'm looking at Garchomp, and it's exciting. By the way, guys, I think we're going to have to go through this list of the new figures and figure out what's going to break the game, because, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay, Polygraph. This is great. Every figure that attacks it gets confused. It doesn't have super strong attacks, I mean, it's reasonable though, especially for a rare 130, but being able to confuse its opponents, that's awesome. Let's go, let's have a look at Magikarp. So this is going to be absolutely useless right now because evolutions don't exist. As soon as evolutions come to the game, this is going to be great because it'll be able to evolve into Gyarados. It can evolve anytime it's knocked out. But right now, if you go to Ruby Hall and you get Magikarp, good luck to you. You're going to be stuck with a figure that has Splash of 0 and Flail for 10. So yeah, exciting once we get the Evos, but now, no. Oh my goodness, look at the last one on the list. 203. Possibly. Many consider this figure to be the greatest defender in the game. It possibly is. It's Lucario. Can't be knocked out by gold attacks. Not the last one, the list. This is the last one. 203 is the last one. You got Wigglytuff? Yeah. Okay, maybe, okay, there you go. Where are we up to, Shutterbug? Let us know where we're up to as far as ID numbers, because I might have mixed that up. I thought it was 1 at 43 plus 60. Obviously, there are more. So, but let's have a look at Lucario. It can't be knocked out by gold. It's got a huge dodge. It's very defensive. It's great defensively. And if you get the Mega Lucario, it's super amazing. So, can't wait for that. Aura Sphere is a super cool attack. It can knock out the battle opponent Aura figure behind it. Yeah, this, especially with no stars at the moment. So all the purples are worth the same. Like, this is going to be pretty epic. So, we don't know where the last figure is, but I'm going to say if there's a few more, Gardevoir is going to be interesting, especially once we get the Mega. The Dios start to come in at about 218. Dio Speed, if we get Dio Speed, that's big. Dio Attack as well. All the Dios, really. Maybe not Dio Normal. Did anyone use Dio Normal? Not really. Gardevoir is in. We don't know. We don't know where it runs out yet. Shutterbug is just checking right now where it goes up to. Poochyena appears to be the last one. What number is Poochyena? No, Shutterbug's confused. Poochyena is definitely not the last one, because Poochyena is 193, and Devani's already shown that you can get up to 206. But we're trying to figure out what number it's up to. We don't know. But Hiley just said he got 207, which is Agron. Let's go have a look at Agron. It can get 1 MP off the bench plus, so it's a 1 MP, but off the bench it's 2. If an opponent goes, like, basically, what is it? Your opponent's Pokemon can't pass with an MP move. Any opposing Pokemon that has used an MP to get to this Pokemon must attack on the next turn. So it's a great defender. It's great to, like, slow down your opponents, to slow them down if they're rushing. Heavy Slam, so, like, if a 3 MP figure attacks it, it can't knock it out. That's a pretty small attack, but it's still got the Iron Tail for 140, and then Brutal Swing that knocks it back, so it's a decent figure too. That's going to be interesting. Empoleon is in. We knew about Empoleon, I think. Yeah, so Empoleon is another pretty decent figure. Empoleon can jump off the bench, even if your entry points are covered. So that's quite useful. So yeah, as you can see, it's massive. There's a huge jump in the amount of figures that we're going to get now. This is something that I was saying that we needed for a while, because at the rate that we were getting them before, it was going to take about 4 years for all the figures to come out. So I'm really glad that Shutter has listened, fixing the game. He's made so many incredible updates to it, and it's running so much more smoothly right now, which is amazing. Guys, let me know what you're most excited for. Is there anything that maybe I didn't mention that you think I should have mentioned that is going to make a big impact on the meta? I don't know what this is going to mean. I'm really looking forward to it. I think Lucario is going to be big. I think, yeah, there's quite a few figures in there that can really make a difference. There's going to be some fun decks. Round decks. Round decks can be a thing. We've got both Wigglytuff and Sylveon now, which I know some people that are very excited about that, guys. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I've also got some footage of me playing with those figures in Ruby Hall, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see some of that. But I've got to go and pull some of these figures now. I've got to go and unlock them and level them up and do all of that. It's going to take a lot of work, guys. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is Rocket Rob, blessing off the game.